Two very different responses to the national anthem. Shortly after these photos were taken, Mike Pence and his party left, missing the game. As the Vice President boarded his plane, he explained his actions. "I left today's game," he said, "because the President and I will not dignify any event that disrespects our soldiers, our flag, or our national anthem." But was this an honest protest or an expensive stunt? A tweet from Mr Trump suggested the whole thing was planned. There was never any doubt that players would kneel at the game. To make his point, Mr Pence flew across America twice at considerable cost to the taxpayer.
It's really disheartening when everything that you were raised on, everything that I was raised on, was to be the best person I can be, to help people that need help. And the Vice President of the United States is trying to confuse the message that we're trying to put out there.
Taking a knee, a protest against the killing of African Americans by police officers, has now turned into a political row, thanks in part to Donald Trump's typically direct intervention last month.
Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, "Get that son of a off the field right now, out, he's fired"?
But now the president is making enemies much closer to home. Over the weekend, Washington was treated to an extraordinary public spat between Mr Trump and a senior member of his own Republican Party. Mr Trump lashed out at retiring Tennessee Senator Bob Corker, suggesting he was desperate for the president's endorsement, politically ambitious, and ultimately weak. The senator's response was scathing, saying the White House had become an adult daycare center. Last week, he said it was only a handful of senior officials who prevented Mr Trump from running amok.
Secretary Tillerson, Secretary Mattis, and Chief of Staff Kelly are those people that help separate our country from chaos.
From Capitol Hill to the stadiums of America, the Trump administration is picking one political and cultural battle after another. The president's list of enemies just a little longer every day. Paul Adams, BBC News.